Okay, right. So, second game today is Rue Valley. This one looks really quite intriguing, and I don't know how convoluted it's going to be, but we will see. It came out on the 11th of November 2025, published by Owlcat Games, developed by Motion Spark Studio. It is an ID at Xbox game, so thank you to ID at Xbox for the code for stream today. It is a highly emotional RPG with personality system and mind map mechanics. Survive the unjust psychotherapy, lift yourself from rock bottom and uncover the mystery of the time anomaly that keeps the world stuck in 47 minutes. It sounds very intriguing, I have to say. It's available on PlayStation, GOG, Steam, Epic, and Switch. On Xbox, you're looking at $14.99 or £12.49. It has 24 achievements, all of which have been obtained, but not all by the same person. So yeah, let me just check flag submissions. Some of the achievements were changed from the PC version. But they don't appear to be broken, just quite complicated. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna play some of this today and see how it goes. I'm not sure what to expect, so I figure we'll have a poodle around and see how it goes. And also I have breadsticks. There's no sound right now. There we go. Ooh, comic book style. Okay, what we got in settings? UI scale. Max, please. Jitter? Let's reduce jitter. Show tutorial hints? Yes, please. Display. Okay. Audio. And the music down a fraction. Control. Okay, well, I'm hoping the UI increase fixes the fact that I couldn't read that. Okay, new game. Disclaimer, we do not support the use of unprescribed, purple or otherwise medication for mental health and warn you to avoid such things in real life. I understand. I only take prescribed medication. Oh my gosh. Impulsive, impatient, reckless, unpleasant, awkward, dramatic, guilt-ridden. Okay. Why does mindful and sensitive mean dramatic? Oh. Okay, let's go with impulsive, introverted, and sensitive. Hold the cheese button to wake up. Let's see how this goes. RPG time loop. Very interesting. 8 PM. So yes. I don't know if anyone's played any of this played before. Also, the lighting is a bit weird today. I'm gonna go with because it's kind of gloomy outside, even though it's hot. It's very cloudy. The frenetic sound of a centuries-old clock nudges you back to the present. The stale air perfectly complements the image of the old motel room. Total lack of motivation, it says behind my head. Impulsive, introverted, insensitive.
Still with me, Mr. Harrell?
Okay. Your personality traits determine your dialogue options. Some options will only be available if you have a certain trait, while others will be blocked by that same trait. Remember, traits are neither good nor bad. They are a crucial part of role-playing a character with a real personality. I understand. Okay. The doctor takes off his glasses, freeing his bushy eyebrows. I'm just going to go with, I sort of spaced out. What was that again? He smiles.
No worries, Mr. Harrell. I'm aware that you may be
Mr. Harrell.
experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
Okay, I'm going to turn up the volume. Let me know if it's too loud, too quiet, and what have you. And also, you know, how you're doing, what you're playing. It's the weekend again. It's halfway through August. How is time? Why is time? Yeah. Status effects. Red ribbons on the character portrait show the status effects your character currently has. Status effects have a negative impact on your personality and dialogue options, so we have total lack of motivation, as I said. Slight lack of motivation, more like total lack of motivation. You'd rather stay in bed all day instead of attending this fast-called therapy in the middle of nowhere.
We'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions.
Condition? You mean apathy? Personality! Your personality is represented in this part of the screen. That would be the bit right behind me that says impulsive, introspective, introverted, and sensitive. It shows the personality axis that you define during character creation, as well as the trait that you chose. Select a trait to see what it is and what it does.
But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
I wasn't aware I'd picked the traits particularly. And now I'm wondering what the controls were. Show interactables with RT. Okay. There's a mind map. I don't think we can interact yet, so we just carry on doing the thing. Bang! Silence befalls the room. A muffled clanging sound outside, only making movement more uncomfortable. Blocked by dramatic. I'm fine. Lie. We don't have dramatic. I'll try lie.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm. However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Can't you simply state that I'm fine so we can both move on with our lives? Is another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing. Wonder if to do this in here in the middle of nowhere. Impatient, no questions, get up. Yeah. He answers the clock, almost too fast for you to notice.
All right then. That's it for today.
Through the door, you heard that sound again.
You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay. We literally just went, no questions, bye-bye. Next to you is the source of the clangs. You heard from inside a young man was beating up an old vending machine.
Spit it out already!
Okay, run. Use B to run. Okay. Oh.
Come on, you thief!
Use X. Oh, RT to show interactable objects.
I'll break you open if I have to.
B to run. Mind map is G's. We don't have a mind map.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Ah, we can go into the office then. All the attention of the girl behind the counter is occupied by the ongoing phone call.
Yes, Rue Valley Motel. Our Coral Destiny internet antenna is down?
She says to the person on the other line. Social check. Okay. Oh, failure. Too interested. I'm supposed to let her make the first move. She'll soon notice you on her own. End the phone call and ask if she can help. That's what a receptionist is supposed to do. Pretend to look at the leaflets lying on the desk and hope she will address you eventually. You grab a leaflet and stare through it, mentally preparing for the imminent conversation. You either manage to look like you're really here for the leaflets, or she simply doesn't care.
No, the repair tech already came yesterday. Said the internet will be up by noon today.
This seems quite Disco Elysium, yes? Yep, I haven't played that yet, though. I don't think I need to read out she says to the person on the other side of the call. That's really obvious. After a dozen anxiety-filled seconds, you finally realize she's not about to cut the call short just because she happened to show up. Awkward. Move away slowly. Time in the game does not progress outside dialogue. So in order to wait until certain events happen, you need to find a way to kill time. Usually you can do that with various items and interactions around you. For example, reading a book, scrolling on your phone, or just chilling in a cozy chair. Okay. Laundry room. We found the random boxes. Hey, Darrigan! I'm just checking I didn't miss anything when it all scrolled. Yes, it's not Disco Elysium. This is called Rue Valley. With lots of secret achievements. A lot of random boxes, not shaped in sizes. One of some of them labeled Ben. What's this documentation? We can only interact with the orange ones.
Yes, I have rebooted the modem. Of course it's urgent. Our guests don't have Wi-Fi, the credit card machines are dead, we can't access reservations. Listen, I know what I'm talking about. Your repair tech said it was fixed. Can you just... No, I don't want a customer satisfaction survey.
Hold steady. Ooh, mess with your phone. Sit patiently, wait until you're done. The chair is not a bed, but it's better than standing. The phone bleeps to life with a look of a screen that's obviously years old. It wasn't a collection of pixels, so it would be musty with age and neglect. Wait. Play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists. Wait. Scroll through your feed. Let's scroll through my feed. She finishes the call. Scroll some more. Start scrolling through stale memes, boring news articles, beach photos of ex-acquaintances, and poorly touted sponsored posts. In one picture, a grinning middle-aged stranger is apparently showcasing his newest baby, thanks to a cleverly applied filter. Both of them sport donkey ears. I mean, the protagonist isn't drunk, but we are impulsive, introverted, and sensitive, so basically ADHD. In overly long and arguably racist video, a non-native speaker is repeatedly making embarrassing linguistic errors, often turned as the unintentional double entendres. Hilarity ensues. Oh, something happened. We have a total lack of motivation. We're going to scroll. Well, and after a while, you realize neither the picture nor the posts are loading correctly. Check the signal. 1 bar, but do you get the feeling if it could, it would show half a bar. It seems like all these posts were from some time ago, stashed needlessly in your phone's memory. Unless you hook up to some local Wi-Fi, you won't get much internet here. Minutes pass, but the phone call is still not at its end.
Hi, yes, Coral Destiny Antenna, Rue Valley Motel. Oh, case number? It's 6
How's everyone doing?
G27-RVMT.
Poor girl. Back to the phone. Cool. Let's play a match. So she finishes the call. Okay. First way, a tiny bow tie wearing antagonist appears on your phone screen. They're so cute. Very cute. One of them is wearing a top hat 2 times the size of his body. Another is touching a goatee worthy of the campiest villain. Touch one of them. You tap the one carrying a golden fork and he instantly turns into an amorphous purple splotch. A matching splotching sound effect plays at the same time, further confirming the bow tie where a golden fork carrying antagonist is no more. I guess I'm supposed to squash them all, sigh, and continue squashing them. Time passes. The studio imploded? Oh no. I didn't know that. As your mind spins around the absurdity of the game, and while your fingers roam aimlessly across the screen, a group of tiny bow tie wearing antagonists gather near a pile of boxes at the bottom of the screen. Tap the pile of boxes. Absolutely nothing happens. The little guys keep gathering around. Keep squashing. As soon as you're about to get the one with the goatee, a slightly larger antagonist with a monocle and pocket watch enters the play area. Ignore the big gentleman and keep squashing the tiny ones. I just never got around to playing it. I managed to squash the gold fork master and the top hat tyrant just before you see a big guy yelling something out, a form of bouncy stylized letters. As soon as the letters fade, he begins to chuckle the pile of boxes. Tap on the big guy. You push your finger against the monocled watchman, may be a bit too hard. Yeah, but it was fully voiced by the time you got to Xbox, wasn't it? So, yeah. The tip of your finger slips and you almost drop your phone. Look at the screen after your heart must skip a beat and see that the whole screen is taken up by bold fat letters saying temporal disruption? What's going on? The letters disappear and you notice that the whole screen is frozen. Antagonists gathered around the pile of boxes stand still and then weirdest poses. Tap somewhere. Nothing happens. If there's something different. There is! Small timer at the edge of the screen is ticking down. And it's gone. The screen comes alive for a split second, the antagonists unfreeze and continue to antagonize the pile of boxes. Before you get to chance to do anything, the mobile phone plays to back. Out of the blackness, disappointing red lips here. Protagonists defeated. Quit the game. Quick flight. Game's gone. Receptionist is still arguing with the internet service provider and you're getting restless.
The text said it'd be up by noon today, but it's 8 p.m. now.
Alright, stand up and board now.
Yes, your colleagues already suggested I reboot the modem. I even tried a backup router.
Stare through the window. The relentless dirt has smudged and stained the glass beyond the endless flat of the desert. Vastness is hypnotizing. I stare out the window. Beyond the empty parking lot, there's only barren desert stretching out as far as the eye can see. Emptiness is drawing you in. Even the receptionist mutter as if answering some honest question of yours. Then you notice small patches of green hidden in the sand. It seems there's always something to be found in nothingness if you stare at it long enough. Contemplate this profound insight. There's nothingness, just an illusion, emptiness, but a result of failure to find those little somethings hiding deep inside. Is it possible to find something inside the most hollow thing only by observing it over and over again until something eventually appears? The possibility unsettles you, but at the same time your mind seems to lock itself down, unable or unwilling to continue. So you stay in this clinch, unwilling to discard the thought, but unable to proceed. Sounds about right. After a while, the window stops being interesting. Time goes by and the girl at the reception desk is still talking.
Misheard. No, she said Sunday noon. I wrote it down. I'm not... Sunday or later? That's... No. This is such a waste of time.
What thing? Finally, she hangs up.
Hi, can I help you? I would have hung up earlier if I knew you were waiting for me. You're too quiet.
I'm gonna be impatient. Let's just get this
Right
over
away.
with.
Let's get you into your room.
My voice is full of enthusiasm.
So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything's ready for you. And
She raises her hand, holding a piece of blue and
this
plastic.
is your key card.
Nod and wait for her to put it on the counter.
Oh, I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you?
She's excitedly waving the card around
Well,
her
we
head.
decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
Blocked by impatient. Keycards are great. She nods in response, but then continues as if he hadn't said
Actually,
anything.
one reason, to be perfectly honest, the guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting, and my dad didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks.
Could I just finish the check-in,
Of
please?
course, of course.
She takes a deep breath. Oh, and continue talking.
So, yes, we decided to use electronic key cards. Cost us a lot to implement, but now when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace a piece of programmable plastic.
So this is the part where you finish the check-in process?
Mm-hmm. How great is that? It makes my life so much easier.
She takes a deep breath, planning to continue, but a notification sound from her phone interrupts her. She immediately grabs her phone, smiles, and starts typing a message as if she suddenly forgot just talking with you. After a few seconds, she puts the phone down and hands you the key card.
Here's your key card, and I'll need your signature here.
Okay, inventory. Items you pick up are presented here. While not in dialogue, you can select and interact with them. Also, some items will show more information on their icon. For example, availability of internet connection on your phone or battery level. She puts some sort of document. Oh, now we've got no internet and full battery and key card over the side. Subterfuge, how are you doing? Ooh, Chivo away from... We're playing Valley now.
Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Bye. Leave. How do I access my inventory? It's flashing like I should be able to do something, and it hasn't told me how to do it. So. Okay. Up to stairs. It is Saturday. It is indeed. Said the last one. Why is a fire extinguisher? For some reason, the fire extinguisher reminds you of that old pop song. I'm burning inside day and night, bring you the hose. Anyone? Turn me into a landslide. Chill only you can provide. So keep your distance. Safety first, alright? I feel like song stuck in my head. Totally legit if I get the right lyric. Maybe 2. Amazing, you still remember that ridiculous hit from a few years back. Could have come in handy at a nightclub if there were one around here. Okay. Paint peeling number 6. Unlock the door. Boom. Ah! D-pad. Okay. Ew. Blocked by total lack of motivation. We're not going to be able to open the suitcase. Also, don't put suitcase on bed. That's how you transport bed bugs. It's a chore, but the more you prolong it, the worse it will get. If you don't unpack now, it'll feel ever harder and more important to do it later. Step by step, the simple act of unpacking will become an insurmountable burden, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and pointless. Yep, that's executive dysfunction. And depression. So you're going to crawl back into that deep dark pit, can't be bothered, put it away and fall asleep. Well, living out your suitcase is the surest way to feel transient. This way you can at least continue telling yourself that therapy will be over soon. Now the suitcase has been dealt with, the hotel room is officially yours. This can be home. It is, whether you like it or not. Apex! Ah, right. There we go. Status effect. Total lack of motivation. It's not that you don't want to do all kinds of things. It's more like you lack the capacity to even initiate most of them. What is left? You as a creature driven by its basic needs and quirks. Impulsive. Being called quite impulsive is just another way of saying you're a doer, not a thinker. Yeah, definitely not a thinker. Introverted. You're still quite introverted, but you're quite introverted, but you still enjoy being in crowds at times. This too could be considered a crowd, right? Sensitive. Being a quite sensitive person, you can see life as a struggle, especially when they tell you to just chill. So, dramatic. We have a trait of dramatic. People might prefer comedy, but life only invites drama. Awkward. Sometimes people expect you to say something or do something, so you try. Impatient. Wait for this, wait for that. Enough is enough! Yeah. I'm gonna go with, what's this? Oh, a bathroom. Wonderful. Seems like new, but it sweats rust from every seam. Okay, that's gross. Alright, there are so many dark patches this can be barely called a mirror. A small cup is on the shelf. Look at the mirror. The mirror splotches make interesting patterns on your face. They can conceal a dark circle here, a mole there, a patch of wrinkles. I know that face too well, no need to discern every little detail. Truth be told, you prefer not to look at it. Look at the mirror again. A stranger who looks exactly like you is looking you straight in the eye. Leave. I sort of wanted to use the sink, but never mind. The armchair looks exactly like the one in Dr. Fish's room. Sitting. Blocked by impatient. Close your eyes and hope sleep will come. No, we're going to mess with our phone. Alright. Let's play habitual protagonists and hope sleep will come. Squish them all. Ooh. Oh, your ears are pierced by a ringtone you swore to change it. Okay, check who's calling. Screen simply reads unknown number. You feel betrayed by your phone masking the identity of the mysterious caller. Answer the phone.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
The line crackles heavily as if the man is speaking from the distance past. Who wants to know?
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Okay.
Well, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests.
Okay.
Now, I'm sure you're quite concerned, Mr. Harrow, but don't worry. We're here to help you regain your rights.
Thank you. I'm not interested.
Of course, of course. I'll assume you have nothing against my calling again later, just to make sure you haven't changed your mind. I'll write that down here. Eugene, Mr. Harrow, it was a pleasure. Talk to you soon. Tschüss.
Cheers. We haven't saved anything. Line's already dead. At least you know you're not the only one in real life who's able to achieve this mandatory, what do I call it? Back to the phone. Okay. I'm still playing, I think. I hope sleep will come. Squish! Enough of this for now. As your mind begins to drift, reality fades away. For a precious moment, there's only darkness and silence, but your mind refuses to calm down, and soon your thoughts start chasing each other in circles. Oh, hello. Need a map. It's your mind map. Representation of all the memories you have and how they're connected. When a new memory is available, you can recall it by selecting and activating it. Once the memory is activated, it can open dialogue choices in relation to that memory. Okay. Robin. Okay. Let's look at the leaflets. Like attempted acting. Memory. Very talkative. Okay. See yourself lying in the bed in your new motel room.
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
My case. Come on, you know what he's talking about. Gideon Finch out. The swirling images, the bushy eyebrows of your new psychotherapist emerge, bouncing up and down his walls. Sort of wondered up. What was that again? Can't stay on the real world for 1 second, can you? At least you admit it. You survived the first session with the psychotherapist. Despite your effort to act normal, seems he plans to keep you here for some time. Vending machine vandal. The image of the young woman flashes before your mind's eye. She's punching and kicking the old vending machine. She'd be here for therapy as well. Ignore her. It is what it is. You have nothing to say, nothing to do, just the bare minimum. I mean, I would have talked to her. I just couldn't figure out how. Some kind of grudge. As your consciousness keeps spinning around, the carousel of recent experiences warps into a single vision, suspended between sleep and waking. You find yourself staring at the smallest suitcase you own, perched on the rumpled motel bed. Everything's packed: clothes, phone charger, toothbrush, a couple of other items. You have to go home. As you reach for the handle, you notice a toothless gap, as if the suitcase forgot to fully exhale. And the gap widens just a little, and something shifts inside. The suitcase jerks. It's just a faulty latch. Let's go already. But the suitcase feels too alive. With a loud hiss, the seam splits, and a snake's head appears, lidless eyes fixed on yours. Then more hisses follow, and more snakes emerge, liquid as death and cold as oil. Their bodies twist into knots, ready to spill over the sweaty sheets. Shut it! Now! You slam the lid down, the latch snaps shut, silencing the hisses for now. Gotta get rid of the suitcase, shove it under the bed, and get out of here. I need to check out. No, let's just get rid of the suitcase. Out of sight, out of mind, as you descend the stairs, midday heat pricks your neck with sweat, and you think of everything you left inside the suitcase. It's just clothes, phone charger, toothbrush, and a couple of other items. You enter the reception area, no one's here, and even the AC is turned off. The air is hostile and heavy. Can't wait here, it's too hot. On a desk, a stack of pristine checkout forms sits beside the pen. Perhaps you can just do it yourself. Yes, let's get this over with. Name, date of birth, length of stay, but a single mischievous drop of ink escapes the pen and begins swelling into a blot, a puddle, a pond spreading across the form as sweat spreads across your shirt. Snatch the form and start over. You slap the old form over the new form over the old one, the blot seeps upwards, your sweat drips downward. Ew. The paper becomes a battleground of stains, your tongue feels swollen, your throat dry. It's no use, just keep writing. You write all the words in black on a completely black paper and sign it in black. Not your fault after all. You did what you could, now it's time to leave. So find something to drink. Get out already. And the parking lot shimmers in the heat. Asphalt soft underneath. Across it, the vending machine glows like a mirage. Its glass fogged with condensation. Insert coin. Press the button. The machine hums, light flickering, but no bottle comes out. Insert coin. Press the button. You put another coin. Clink. Press. Still nothing. Insert coin. Press the button. The world narrows to the clink of metal. The press of your finger. The machine's empty whir. Maybe this time it'll work. Check out. Dream. You tried to leave this damn motel and all that therapy nonsense behind, but everything kept on blocked by something. It's an echo of my past, but it is an embodiment of my feelings. Don't worry, it wasn't real, even a real memory. Okay, more like random neural activity in your brain, synapse sparking from nowhere. You'd best forget about it. I just know it's important. Could be, but are you strong enough to remember it? Brave enough to confront it? Blocked by total lack of motivation. Not yet. Okay. We are brought back to reality. I am now thirsty. Okay. Status effect modifiers can have a greater impact on your personality. Thirsty, for instance, nudges you just 1 point towards the impulsive side. But some other status effects have a much greater influence, in some cases drastically change the personality you defined in character creation. Okay. The sound of a car engine and screeching tires urges you to open your eyes, bringing you back to miserable reality once again. Your head is still spinning in a whirlwind of uncontrolled thoughts. Your nostrils pick up a curious smell of dust, and your throat is as dry as the desert. I know that feeling. Hey, Jesse! It's foolish to try and fall asleep. Get up and find some water. My phone is dying. I mean, technically water exists in here. Your streak didn't die. Yay! That's good. Thirsty. Oh no. As soon as you turn on the tap, a horrible smell fills your nostrils. It's like there's a plumbing issue in the hell, and all that blocked sewage is feeding directly into this faucet. Ooh! Tap out. For the discerning palate. Craving her. Taste of. What the hell's that? You see the water streaming out the tap. It's a robust shade of jet black mixed with chunks of silt. Yep. I mean, blocked by reckless. I changed my mind. I'm not touching that. Thirsty. Nowadays, everything is supposedly unhealthy. As soon as the first drop of water enters your mouth, the taste of mud and sharp metals overwhelms you, and before you have a chance to stop it, it reaches down your throat and into your stomach. Bile starts rising up with the remnants of what meager food you ate today. Toilet. Wonderful. At last, the horrible, horrible taste of heavy metals and toxic soil is gone, replaced by one of stinging acid and semi-digested food. But instead of quenching your thirst, you expel what little liquid you had inside your stomach, making you weaker and even more dehydrated. There has to be some sort of water. Optimistic assumption. Oh, there's the dog. It's raining. We can drink the rain. Very interesting art style. Yeah. Oh, cruddy hell. God damn it. You hear the man yell from inside his vehicle. Even through the tinted windshield, you can feel his frustration.
Come on, start, you piece of shit.
Yeah, this is called Rue Valley. We tried to drink the water. It's like comic book styles. I like it. It's an RPG type thing. I have no idea what's going on, but you know. We are thirsty, we have no motivation, we're impulsive, introverted, and sensitive. Judging by the careless driving you just witnessed, the man is either under the influence or a patient of Dr. Finch's. This maniac is about to kill somebody. We're going to be dramatic about that one. Yara, most likely himself. Just think of it. That's exactly, maybe that's what he's trying to do. I'd rather not think about that right now. Right, let's find something to drink. And at the very least... No. Wait for a while, nothing happens. At the very least, stick your tongue out and eat the rain. Drink the rain. Oh, there's a poster or something around. Oh my gosh, just... The colours have been bleached by the sun, but you can still make out the name of an orange, make out the image of an orange setting sun, as well as the words Rue Valley written above the illustration. The picture is quite detailed, but the colours have been obliterated by the sun, making it impossible to discern the main subject, let alone the finer details. You were very curious about this game. Cool, well I'm glad I'm playing it then. You squint your eyes and try and make sense of the confusing shapes, but everything seems blurred and distorted. However, as you keep looking, you finally start to see a magnificent stage. Ballerina dancing gracefully, a lively group of musicians, an audience dressed in formal attire. Inspect the ballerina. Ballerina wearing a tutu stands in the centre of the poster on point, with her arms gracefully extended above her head, almost like she's waving to you. Yes, you're not the first person that said that. I agree. The protagonist isn't drunk. He is unmotivated and thirsty. But yeah. Check out the stage. The stage is adorned with elegant curtains and a strange chandelier is hanging from the edge of the poster. Examine the orchestra. The varnished wood of the violins is reflecting the orange hills of the setting sun, and the curved bodies of cellos stand tall and proud. The trumpet player holds his instrument with an arched back, his silhouette reminiscent of a tree struck by lightning. Take a look at the audience. The men appear to be dressed in pictures, the women in elegant evening gowns. They seem to be fixated on the stage, their overly stylized faces seeming expressing a range of emotions from awe to excitement. It's a poster for such a highbrow event and up on a wall of a rundown motel in the middle of nowhere. Something's odd. Okay, blocked by total lack of motivation. Oh no, we have no time for this yet. You jump as someone jammed in the store. You got hit by lightning. It made me jump as well. Split second, the whole world was exploding. It was just a thunderclap, the loudest one you ever witnessed. At least my reflexes still work. As well as your heart, it's racing from sudden shock. Mine too. But there's nothing to use this unwanted excess of adrenaline for, so it keeps lingering, eating you from the inside out while you stand alone and thirsty in the middle of an empty parking lot. I mean, I'm very tempted by the hose there. Let's start with the icebox. Hopefully you won't have to melt ice in your mouth to quench your thirst. Truth be told, it's not half a bad idea. Terrible idea. Who knows what all that ice is? Plus there's a vending machine just a couple of steps away. Nah, seems like it's broken. Put some ice onto your mouth. You open the machine and put a bit of frozen water on your tongue. It has a flavour. Swallow it. You swallow the ice with a loud gulp and your throat immediately starts hurting. It said reckless! We do reckless. Suddenly the night sky turns blood red and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety washes over you. Hide. You can't hide from the whole sky on fire any better than you can from your own past. Anxious apprehension. At least they don't have to face it. Close your eyes. Your eyelids connect and the darkness greets you for a mere second, but as the carousel of suffering starts spinning immediately. How do I let go of it? That's easy, simply let go of yourself. So is that? The receptionist is whimsically emerging from behind the whirlwind. I was expecting an answer. The receptionist disappears, and instead the fiery sky begins burning its way through the darkness, cutting several straight, narrow slits in your closed eyelids. I want this to stop! Squeeze your eyelids tighter. Then keep craving, keep clinging, keep suffering. I have no choice. I'm very confused. Oh, look. Something weird happened. I don't think it was because we ate the ice.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Stop the carousel and focus on something. Oh, hang on. So now I have anxious apprehension. As long with my total math. Oh, my impulsiveness has gone down though. My sensitivity is maxed out. That's interesting. Is that because I ate the ice? Should be something pleasant to think of instead of this bushy eyebrowed psychotherapist and a lame excuse for therapy. Something tasty. Dr. Fink only seems to become real.
Mr. Harrow, can you hear me?
Yep.
It's all right.
Pause this for a moment.
I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now, and will surely be coming back to this condition of yours.
It says total lack. That's a lead your worries. Your mind is filled with this crushing, overwhelming sense of impending weight. Do you hear that? Muffled sign of planning from outside diverts your frail attention. For some unknown reason, your heartbeat accelerates. Sweat pairs in your
At
armpits.
all times, if possible.
The doctor finished. I'm currently expecting some answer from you. I'm terribly sorry. My mind wandered off. Could you repeat that?
No worries, Mr. Harrow. You seem to have had enough talk for today anyway.
He stops and gives you a concerned look.
Mr. Harrow, you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
Well, you enjoyed the whole session stoically so far. This one moment of anxiety, it could completely ruin your chances of being sent home anytime soon. Emotional check. Try and act like the stable, well-adjusted person that you are. Failure. Too sensitive. When you open your mouth with the intention of convincing the man that you're fine, stress is just too high to control, instantly overwhelms you. Panic, hyperventilate, repeat. Heart speeds up. Your breathing follows and you start to feel dizzy, then you feel a sharp chest pain. Oh no, I'm having a panic attack. Yes. This realization makes you panic even more, which further accelerates your breathing.
Easy, Mr. Harrow. You're not having a heart attack or anything similar. Trust me. You're just getting too much oxygen. Let's try breathing through pursed lips as if we're blowing out a candle. This will help.
I need his advice. He his advice.
That's right. Calm your breathing. Nothing's wrong with your body.
Slowly, breath by breath, you begin feeling in control again, and the frantic pace of your heart, as well as your thoughts, slow down to their usual tempo.
Feeling a little better?
Okay, well, we've done an hour, and I don't feel like we've discovered anything. So I'm just going to continue this game, rather than switching over. I set up a bunch of games because I didn't know what I'd want, but all that means is that I've got games for next week. Because, yeah, we can't just leave it here. We haven't even realized we're in a time loop.
Good. May I ask, how is your sleep these days?
I haven't slept in months.
Is that so?
We're very dramatic. He seems to inspect the dark circles under your eyes.
Well then, if you happen to have trouble falling asleep tonight...
It's his hand, revealing a single purple pill. Oh, we were warned about taking purple pills. Though it is purple, I do like purple. No reflection in the glasses. Above them is a pair of bushy eyebrows. Reach for the pill.
Remember, What I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more.
Take the purple pill.
Hopefully it'll help you calm down and get some rest tonight.
We got a
We'll
purple
continue
pill.
tomorrow. All right then. Now you only need to pick up the key card for your room. And I'll call the receptionist to make sure everything is in order. Sounds good?
Thank you. Get up.
Of course.
Can I use the bathroom? Yes, I'm using the bathroom. Ooh, there's something in here. The book's cover is dominated by a sudden redhead. Her face is elegantly made up, her dress tight. Shadows gather all around her, but a gun in her hand shows she's ready for any threat. Not to mention, with that décolletage, she's definitely dressed to kill. Above the woman, the title Lilith Underground. Below the author's name, T.J. Sampson. Oh, blocked by total lack of motive. Oh, we can't check it out because we have no motivation. Toilet literature. Aww. Terrified and confused man. What's happening to me? He must have gotten lost in thought. Couldn't have possibly happened more than a couple of minutes ago, but it feels like an hour has passed. Then the sound of that old alarm clock awakens you from the daydream you can't remember, and this overwhelming tsunami of dread feel to be there. Okay. We're not going to swallow the purple pill, we're going to have anxious apprehensions splash some water in our face. Ew! No, black water. Somehow doesn't surprise you, it's almost like you expected it to happen. I changed my mind, I'm not touching the water. Take all the random pills. I'm not touching water. We can get a drink that is not mud water. We will take the purple pill.
Refreshed yourself? Feeling a bit better now?
Not really.
Sorry to hear that. But you will get better with time, Mr. Hero. Trust me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, it source declines as a young woman beating an old vending machine. For some unknown reason, looking at it, her makes me even more nervous.
Come on, you thief! I'll break you open if I have to.
You don't seem to be able to interact with her. Unless she's orange. She may be orange? Ah, we can! She's still planning on the poor machine. Could she be here for therapy? Blocked by anxious apprehension. Blocked by total apathy. Could she be here for therapy? That's the only option that she knows. But it looks like she needs it. Poor woman. She can consult with a real professional, not a charlatan like Dr. Fink. No one needs to be sent away from their home to this dump, regardless of their mental state. And yet, what is to be done with lunatics like her? Let them rage around freely, yelling and kicking vending machines wherever they go? I mean, it's a vending machine, it's not a person. Well, if they're breaking the law, they should be sent to prison, obviously. There should be a much better way to help a distressed person. Perhaps you could speak with her, you see if you help sometime. Or is that too much to ask right now? Yeah, we can't. We just have to get away. Because we could have done yesterday. Maybe.
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Physical antenna. Yes. On the... Of course it's urgent! Our guests don't have what? Oh, hold on. I have someone on the other line.
Oh, hello.
Hello, reception? Oh, what can I do for you, Dr. Fink? If it's about the Wi-Fi,
Not about the Wi-Fi, it's about me. She pauses and directs her gaze towards you. We don't have to wait today.
Yes, he's here. Of course, no problem.
In an instant, the realization dawns on you because of your panicked outburst at the end of the session. Dr. Fink must have just warned the receptionist of your condition. I'm going to smile. She smiles back as she touches the button again.
Hello? I'm very sorry. I will have to call you back later. Bye. Hello,
cool.
Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in?
Uh-huh.
Everything is in perfect order. Don't you worry a bit about anything.
I'm gonna go. Sorry.
Apology accepted. Okay, let's get you into your room.
Her voice is full of enthusiasm.
So, number 6.
It was a vending machine,
That's
yes.
the last one
Very
on the
good,
second
Howard.
floor. everything's ready for you. And this is your key card.
Key card. Thank you.
Oh, I see you're confused by this. You
No,
were
we were
expecting it-
totally expecting this.
Oh, you must be very tired. Perhaps I'll tell you about it some other time. It's a really interesting story.
I'm going to say I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Here.
She hands over the key
I'll
card.
just
and
need your
document.
signature.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
I need water. Maybe I can ask her next time. I'm still going to go and poke at the boxes, though. 'Cause why wouldn't I? Random boxes. No. Okay, so we have anxious apprehension. Something's terribly wrong. Perhaps everything, and it makes you feel tired, tense and paralyzed at the same time. Deep in a turmoil, plus too calculated, plus too sensitive. So impulsive. That's why we lost our impulsiveness. We got dramatic and guilt-ridden now, and we lost whatever that reckless one was. Which is annoying, actually. We will just exit. We'll try and exit.
Spit it out already.
Come on, you thief! I'll break you open if I have to.
Nope, we can't talk to her.
Spit it out already.
Just peeling. This is the right thing. Why am I afraid of unpacking? Maybe you're scared I won't find inside. Maybe you're worried that you accept you're here. Could be inside. Not next. You. Perhaps I could relax in the armchair instead. Sit down. As soon as your buttocks touch the frayed armchair seat, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. All you want is to sleep, but unnerving restlessness is gnawing at you from the inside, like a colony of termites munching on a piece of dead wood. Fine. Let's squish some things. As soon as the first wave of tiny bow tie wearing antagonists appears on your phone screen, and as the uneasiness starts building inside you. Playing this game right now for some reason it feels unsettling. This is supposed to be relaxing. Okay. Back to the phone. Scroll through your feed. Start scrolling, but every post looks like you've already seen it before. Same old, same old. Okay. Close your eyes and hope sleep will come. Oh, yeah, it's not going to happen. I'm annoyed that our anxiety has killed our impulsivity, because mine usually increases. Okay, I'm just gonna answer the phone now.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
What can I do for you?
Well, Mr. Harrow, the real question is, what can we do for you? My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy?
Ulterior, Mr. Harrow, with an umlaut. And please don't let the name fool you. We are the most respectable yet cutting-edge agency, which means we work on the edge of, but still inside, the established legal framework. In fact, we are the leader in our field.
Okay.
Now, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests.
You're referring to my psychotherapy here in Rue Valley.
Mr. Harrow, let me be frank with you. I have no idea where this true valley of yours is, but we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation.
Okay.
I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it. So I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation?
Sure. We'll play along.
Now that's what I like to hear. Eugene, Mr. Harrow, you truly are a man of action. I'll write down your general consent here and forward your case to my colleagues in our paralegal department. They'll contact you shortly. Well, Mr. Harrow, it was a colossal pleasure talking with you. Juice!
Okay. Close your eyes again. I figure, we played cautious and didn't tell him anything the first time, and now I'm curious why he's calling. As your mind begins to drift, reality fades away. For a precious moment, there's only darkness and silence. Your mind refuses to calm down as soon as your thoughts start chasing each other in circles. Oh, gosh. Alright, judging by the careless driver you witnessed, the man is either under the influence or another patient. The maniac's going to kill somebody. It's like himself. When did this happen? This evening, but later. Split second, the orbits exploding was just a thunderclap. Loudest when you feel witnessed. Reflexes, well as well as your heart. The loudest peal of thunder and lightning. Suddenly the night sky turns blood red and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety engulfs you. Hide. You can't hide from the whole sky being on fire, but then you can hold your own past. Then suddenly everything happened again. Everything again, but nothing after. The meaning of what you've just experienced is this weird deja vu. The memories seem so real, and yet these things clearly never happened. Have you actually gone completely mad and they were right to send you to Dr. Fink? What if the chaos driver really does show up? What if the lightning actually strikes the motel and the night sky turns red? Mind your intentions. The combination of several specific memories can create an idea with enough inspiration or willpower points. And turn that idea into an intention. Intention open up new dialogue options that will lead you through the journey of completing that intention. Keep in mind that not all that you intend can be successfully achieved. Okay. Memory or fantasy? How could you remember something? It's yet to happen. Then again, why would you imagine events so specific? Hold to commit. Not enough willpower. Alright, you want to get up and find out if these strange memories will play out in reality, or if it is all but the fever dream of the lunatic. Yet you can't. It's all too much. All you really want to do is forget you ever had these weird visions. Forget about being here. Forget out the incident. Snap out? Stay in the armchair forever. What we might do is just have a quick break, though. So we can run another ad, and that will be a good time. Seconds feel like minutes, minutes feel like hours. Okay. Alright, okay, while it's on the screen, it's not going anywhere, so we're just going to have a quick break and run some ads, and I'll be back, and we will continue and see if we can find out something more. Apparently the boss is trolling Jesse. Low chaos dungeon crawling today. My god. Racing. Oh dear lord. That is just hilarious. Okay. We're just gonna try and close our eyes. If it won't let us get up. As soon as you close your eyes, the images return, chasing one another. Can't seem to calm down. Okay. Alright, back to the phone. Let's take a suitcase. It's full of my stuff. Stuff may as well be empty, but it isn't. Fine. I want to get up, but it won't let me. Use my chaos wisely. Yeah. Away. It really wants me to take this bloody purple pill. Just take the bloody purple pill. Swallowing a pill without any water is not a pleasant task, true. But getting up only to get some water definitely feels like too much of an effort. Force the pill down your throat. Oh dear. Using saliva as a lubricant, you help the purple capsule find its way into your stomach. The doctor's prescription. You have no idea. Sip from the stash or take the purple pill, either or both. You have no idea how long it will take until its effects kick in, so there's nothing to do but wait. Close your eyes. Crushing images. Gradually, your thoughts seem to slow down and your consciousness lightens its feverish grip on you. Okay. Dramatic. No turmoil, guilt-ridden, no remorse, no pressure, no embarrassment, no pressure. Status lock. We lost our anxious apprehension and we are now back to being impulsive. Excellent. Was it the purple? Oh, doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Embrace the sweet relief. Okay. At least we still got lack of motivation, but yeah, like a leaf on the wind, you're tossed this way and that. We didn't get to go outside. Maybe we can talk to the lady today, if we don't have anxious apprehension. So I didn't know we could talk to her yesterday. The first day. Ooh. Sparkles. What is this? A tiny spark of light seems to have taken root deep inside you. It must have broken away from that mighty forked bolt of the brightest lightning you ever saw earlier. Spark without shape, still without purpose, but full of potential. The sound of the loudest thunder jerks you out of your slumber. A speck of energy now. Stop motivation! We lost our lack of motivation. We gained 1 inspiration. You can use these inspiration points in the mind map to turn ideas into intentions. To get inspired, you need to explore and experience something new. No matter how insignificant it seems, but unlike real willpower, inspiration is a fickle thing. Once spent, it's gone for good. Okay, a speckle of energy now fully grown is pulsing inside your chest. You remember this feeling? Just as you finally recognize what it is, your pathetic attempt at forgetting about what you experienced earlier is shattered. Okay, so mind map, memory or fantasy. We could potentially go into that. The phone and the room key. So we have our impatience, awkwardness, but we lost our status effects. Inspiration points. Okay, so oh, we literally can't do anything. We have to do the brain. Hold to commit. Intention acquired. You have to find out if the careless driver showed up again. You must know if the sky will really be set ablaze. You need to see if everything will happen again, and if it does, you need to remember. Active intentions. Here you can see your active intentions. Select them to see more details about how to complete them. Choosing an intention will open the mind map with that intention in focus. I understand. So our intention is investigate strange occurrences. The loudest of thunders happened as you foresaw, so the other strange things. Something, something, something. I really need to go back to the correct door. Door! Door! Thank you. The rain is slackened off and you see nothing out of the ordinary, nothing you can put your finger on. Careless driver visited a motel. He surely left already while he was sleeping. Yet as you exit the room, the hair rises on the back of your neck and an eerie sensation takes hold of you. Investigate strange occurrences. Glance towards the parking lot. Okay, as you stare at the reflections of the wet, dark asphalt, the memory begins unfolding in your mind again. He enters the car, starts the engine, and then he hits the transformer while driving in reverse, smashing the lights before driving away in a cloud of smoke. This really happened. You might be able to find some evidence down there. That's right. Okay, so did the careless driver visit the motel while he was sleeping? You might be able to find some evidence. Will the sky really turn red? We need to find out. Huh, we are now getting somewhere. We can't investigate the poster. The poster seems to have buggered off. Inspect the transformer. As you come close to the transformer, you immediately notice a couple of red shards. The transformer doesn't show any obvious signs. Look at the shards. Several small ones scattered around, translucent triangles and rhomboids. The largest of them is lying right next to the transformer, shiny and wet, boldly staring you from the dirty asphalt. Inspect the largest shard. The shard is obviously part of a broken tail light. That means he's been here already. There's no other option. I knew I'd find something here, and I did. Hi, Lady Magritte! So it has to be true. No, correlation does not equate to causation. And then, before you can wrap your head around it, the skies are once again set ablaze exactly as you remembered, only confusing you even further. How are you doing, Lady Magritte? What will happen now? Will you find yourself back at the defense office in a moment? Will you remember anything? Or was this a one-time thing and the evening will now continue as if nothing has happened? Fuddled, you cast your gaze on your wristwatch. It is 8:47. From now on, you will have the exact time displayed here at the top. Quite blocked by my angel. Pay attention, because in Rue Valley, situations change when the time changes. Characters may leave some locations and arrive at others. Their mood may change and they may act differently at different times. Continue. The frenetic sound of the alarm nudges you back to the present. Everything happened again.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Wait. Don't answer him. Is he trying to confuse you, to make you forget?
Mr. Harrow, can you hear me?
I keep on wanting... I want him to say Mr. Anderson, because I've got Matrix vibes from this. I don't know why. You need to remember. To remember? Yeah, there's something very important. Muffled sound of metallic clanging. Suddenly an image of a young woman punching and kicking the old vending machine emerges in your mind. But like the first rock in an avalanche is inevitably followed by others, and more memories start emerging. The receptionist, the thunder, the mysterious driver, and finally that of yourself standing in front of the transformer under the fiery sky, hoping you won't forget everything again. Everything happened again. Hold to wrap up. Intention completed. You struggle to put the memories in the correct order. Your mental fog dissipates, and two simple words form on your lips. The loop. Like the cereal. Time loop. Time loop. Memory. It seems like you're trapped in some sort of time loop where the same 47 minutes repeat over and over. Time loop. Time loop. Time loop. Dr. Fink's voice pulls you to the old motel room.
I don't think I follow, Mr. Harrow. Would you care to elaborate?
You had to say it out loud. Good luck explaining it. Sorry, I thought I said pine loot. Dramatic, I can't do it. I feel weak and I can't breathe. There's no air in here. I'm about to pass out. I'm sorry, I got carried away and it just slipped out. I'm gonna go with I'm trapped in a time loop. Well, ain't that the smartest thing to say to a psychiatrist at the end of your first session? He's probably gonna draft you a certificate of sanity right now.
I see.
But it's the truth. It's 8:02. He gives you a concerned look and starts to scribble something in his notebook. You're pretty sure he wrote down the word crazy at least once. You don't understand the time loop is real. The next 47 minutes are repeating over and over. You think I'm crazy. Yes.
Of course not. I'm just keeping notes so we can be on track in our next sessions.
Mm-hmm.
For which I think you could use a good night's rest. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
We don't have a chance to ask the questions again. We didn't ask them last time. We're going to go in here and we can look at the book.
Yeah, of course.
We're going to the bathroom. Only because in here it said we couldn't because we had apathy. We had apathy last time. Okay, so read the blurb. Lillian Miller is a decorated veteran detective at Ray City PD when several prostitutes are found dead and horribly mutilated in the poor areas of the city. Lillian volunteers to go undercover. The hunt for the serial killer will send her into a spiral of fever, romance, mystery, and self-discovery. Impatience. We can't read the couple of sentences. Inspect book. The book must be old, given the yellowed and well-thumbed pages, the covered wrinkle with use the printing flaking off in places. Open a random page and read the first sentence you see. Your hands stumble upon a bookmark somewhere in the middle of the book. Good place to start as any. With a deep sigh of pleasure and relief, she slid off his sweat-drenched body. You're not sure what's happening or why, but that's how it is when you start reading a book in the middle, right? That's better than spoil it. Start from the beginning. Okay, take a first look, couple of pages. The first page bears the usual book blubber, publisher, printer, copyright owner, international standardized book number, all the... Oh yeah, ISBN. I have never ever seen that, like, oh, hi BX. Never seen that spelled out like that. All the boring stuff. Second page is the author's dedication to Rosemary and her tea. Without both, this book wouldn't exist. Rosemary and Rue. Below the print, scribbled by hand to Gideon. Good fun. You need some of that in your life right now. An illegible signature. I'm going to go with take the book with you. We got Lilith undercover. Let's find a comfortable place to read this gem. I'll read it ironically. It's basically smart by the sounds of it. We're not going anywhere near the sink. He didn't give us a pill though this time, which is always good. We stole your book, and I'm not sorry. The strong confusion still reverberates in your mind as you step outside, and then you see her again. The same young woman beating up the same old vending machine in the exact same way she did before. We're going to talk to her this time. We are 99 add a flake, and next stream you'll have some buttons. But also 99 with the flake is a very tasty ice cream. No longer costs 99p. Sadly, it's about £3 these days, and it does not taste the same as I remember. But yeah, gosh. In a month's time, I'll be coming back from my work trip. And in like 5 weeks, I'll be packing up to move. That is a scary thought. And between then, I've got to do a lot of sorting and get enough far in a work project that I can take 2 weeks off without stressing. Yeah. I mean, I've got to take the 2 weeks. I haven't taken pretty much any holiday this year, so yeah. I gotta take it, else I will lose it. And I'll take another 2 weeks later on anyway. But yeah. I get a good holiday policy. I just need to remember to like, you know, do that. I don't tend to take it over the summer because everyone takes it over the summer. And then there's no one around projects, which just feels weird. Anyway, a weird calm settles over the confusion and heavy gloom right behind it. You imagine countless future versions of yourself pushing through the same door. One will burst out in a frantic purpose, another will slump in defeat, a third will laugh with hysterical clarity. Each will carry a different plan, a different thought, a different flavour of desperation. But she will always be the same, kicking and shouting at the same slur of anger at the machine that won't behave forever. But hey, as long as we don't have
Open if I have to.
our anxiety, then we can talk to her. Let me talk to her. Talk with her! Thank God for that. Talk with her. What happened to your allergy? I grew tired of it, shook it off. Great, but aren't you still too anxious? I've never been less anxious in my life. Really? Okay, well you got this. Let's see why she's beating the machine. Why do you need coffee this late? Awkward. Once I tried to get a stuck can out, but my arm got stuck and I had to wait hours for the repairman. That's awkward.
Really?
I feel like that
That's unfortunate.
might break the ice. But her look tells you she doesn't find it unfortunate that it happened to you.
Excuse me, but I'll try getting my coffee.
Right. She is getting coffee though. I don't assume. The words are accentuated with a very loud bang. Is there no other place to get coffee around here?
No, unfortunately not. I'm stuck with this broken piece of antiquity.
She turns her attention back to the machine.
Work, you piece of crap.
Is there any consolation? I was hoping you were a snack from a machine.
Misery loves company, I guess. But seriously, what do we do now? I cannot survive what's left of the day without coffee.
Ooh! New idea. Fixed vending machine. Maybe you can fix it. After all, it's just an old machine. Undoubtedly, the malfunction is caused by something mundane. Yes, the audacity of a white man assuming that he can fix everything. No offense, any white men, but honestly, also can interact with our car or a car. I'm going to see what this audacious idea thing is. Come on, thank you. Stuck in a time loop. Memory machine, memory vandal, fixed vending machine. The vending machine seems to be stuck. Apparently the lack of coffee is turning some people into monsters. Maybe you can do something about it. We're going to commit, but we don't have enough points. Right, okay.
I'll break you open if I have to.
Gorgeous redhead. We're not gonna do anything with that right now, but we can look at the car. But yes, I don't know if anyone's enjoying this. I'm certainly intrigued by where this is going, and I've been having fun today on stream. We've only got 20 minutes left. That's kind of sad. Time has just disappeared. It's one of those days. Through the years of neglect and a few layers of desert sand, you managed to catch a glimpse of your own reflection in the car's window. Are you really thinking of running away? What else is there to think of? Bold choice. Nothing says I'm in control of my life like flooring it into the great unknown. Let's think back home. This can't be real. I just want to go home. I just want to leave this godforsaken place. This place. I don't belong here. Oh, I just want to go home. I'm going to be dramatic, leaning into the drama. Yes, home, where the heart is, right? Low, cold, closed off, and abandoned. Are you sure? Ooh, new idea gained. Drive back home. I mean, why not? Get in. I think you're in a time loop. Drive back home. We could do that. Surely this place is less appealing than your bleak little apartment. Let's commit. We have intention. We can't fix the vending machine, but surely we can go home.
Come on, you thief!
Okay, even the car's immersed at how the gas is better than walking. Drive back home. Let's see if we can. Why not?
Break you open if I have to.
At the very least, it will repeat. We may get an achievement. The desert stretches out endlessly, a vast expanse of ochre gravel, barren and desolate. Thin, cracked. Ooh, that's a bit loud now, isn't it? It's very dramatic. A thin, cracked ribbon of asphalt snakes through the landscape, looping like a gnarly scar that vanishes into the horizon. Silence presses in as thick as molasses, interrupted only by the uneven hum of the car's engine, faint whispers of the wind through the dry brush. Check the fuel gauge. Tank's half empty, not half full. Turn on the radio. Now, static makes only one thing clear. More likely to capture a signal from space than any kind of radio station. Don't open the window. Gaze into the distance. The more you look, the more you see it. Same mountains, similar cacti, copy-pasted bushes, and the identical paintings of the clouds. Just drive. You keep pretending that everything's fine, everything's normal, that you're just driving home. No matter how hard you try, they're running away from your poor decisions. They've got better mileage. Even through the louder engine ruckus, your ears are pierced by the annoying ringtone. Glance at the phone. Unknown number right on cue. Blocked by drive back home. We're not answering the call, we're rejecting the call. Dodging both the paranormal and paralegal. Good on you. 8:15. 8:37. And with a phone call, with your hand standing up in the back of your neck, you anticipate another interruption. 8:38. Thunder still sends chills down your spine. The end is near. 8:46, 8:47. In your rearview mirror, the sky erupts in a blaze of glory as if someone staged a fireworks show for your successful getaway. Or the apocalypse. Flames streak across the sky, unraveling, the twilight itself casting eerie, dancing shadows on the road ahead, a vivid reminder of the chaos you left behind. Ah! I'm gonna scream because dramatic. We didn't get to read the book. Oh, well, we'll have to steal it again. At least we tried. Seems like the time loop stretches further than you anticipated. The road home might wait just around the bend, but you'd have to drive like a maniac to actually make it.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Okay. Drive back home. Sorry, I decided this therapy is not for me. Goodbye, leave Rue Valley and drive like a maniac. We may as well try. Congratulations on your steak. Very good steak. Oh no, I want steak. I have salmon tonight. Carly soared like a frontal nag, tires spitting dust and gravel with disdain. And the speedometer soars, the landscape blurs into a homogeneous mass of red rocks and greasy shadows. The foolhardy tempo calls to mind another careless driver. It must be one of those Rue Valley things, pushing your luck even when you're fresh out of it. Maybe he managed to escape. This game looks very cool, doesn't it? Yeah, it's called Rue Valley. It is a an RPG time loop game, and I'm intrigued. I don't know how much time I'll have to come back to it. So I started it on my alt because there's a whole bunch of like mechanics and things, and I don't want to, you know, forget everything when I want to start fresh on my main and come back to this. Some games are like, you can finish this in, you know, a couple of hours. It feels like it might take a while, and I want to, you know, dedicate time. I don't know, when I've moved, I will have more time because I won't be thinking about moving. I don't know whether that will be true. Lingering on my thoughts certainly won't help. Every turn of the wheel flirts with a disaster. Pebbles are ricocheting beneath the chassis, as if the road itself is daring you to lose control. Step on it. 8:05. 8:09 is... Oh, 8:14, and then the phone call. Adding insult to injury, the phone buzzes incessantly, trying to yank you back onto the track. Drawing it out with a roaring engine. Slowly fades away in the endless noise. You knew there was no turning back. Your mind races ahead, running faster than a car ever could. Press the pedal as far as it goes. $8:37. Gripping the wheel, you're counting down to it. Every second dragging longer than the last. You can almost feel the air tense up before the strike until... Once again, predicting the unpredictable. Superpower given to you when you were alone, left behind in the smoking desert road. I just wanna go home! We're gonna be dramatic. We have to be dramatic. Alright. 47. You bash through the desert as the last droplets of rain on the windshield start to fade away, and it hits you. This is the furthest you've ever been able to go. We got 2 gained! We can fix the coffee machine. Excellent. And this is the furthest we will ever be able to go. Ooh. But time stops. Not because the fiery sky in the end of the loop. Your internal clock says you still have a couple of minutes before that happens. 5 to be exact. It stops because you're not in control anymore. In control of what? Well, take a guess. My future. Questionable considering the situation. What's certain is that you're not in control of the car anymore. Powered by inertia and the slippery asphalt, the vehicle acts on its own, swerving and sliding with astonishing choreography. Decision check. Quickly but carefully, do something to avoid the disaster. Oh shit. Too impulsive. Damn it. We're gonna crash. But hey, we can fix the coffee machine. In an instant, the decision is made for you. A violent impact shakes the car to its core. We could have probably done it with the anxiety, ironically. But, yeah. Metal crumples and glass shatters while rain mingles with your innards, painting a surreal impression on the side of the road. Oh, we nearly made it.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
His voice cuts through like a lifeline, but just as the comfort of his words are wrapped around you, it twists and morphs into a jarring, clanging noise. It yanks you back to reality as the remnants of cliff rock debris drum against the car's shell with relentless enthusiasm. Through a dense fog of pain, your nerves frantically fire, desperately trying to wake up your unresponsive body. Produce a sound, any sound. The charcoal lipstick on your lips to try and break the silence. Dramatic. As you... status obtained. Punctured lung. Oh, great. As you do, only tears precipitate, even as a shallow breath feels like inhaling shards of glass. This will require some serious surgery. Stay silent. Your unspoken words linger in your head. Try to move. The wreckage envelops you in a tight grip, but you sense that at least a couple of your limbs are free. Move your arm? Every movement sends a jolt of agony, a grim reminder that somehow you're still alive. And I've got a broken arm to go with my punctured lung. Wonderful. This is not going great. But your arm is messed up and there's a pale bone sticking out of blood thread. Oh god, I'm just gonna cry. You squint as a few tears come out. It didn't help. Try to move your toes. Oh god, now I've got crushed leg bones. I need to stop moving, don't I? But this is just funny. Your legs twisted at impossible angles are useless. Shattered bones grind with every twitch. You're not going anywhere. Best not to move at all. Just lie down and do nothing. Probably best choice in this case. But what's that noise? Focus on the noise. From nowhere and everywhere you hear a rhythmic beating. It's my heartbeat. Yep, and then you feel it. The warmth of liquid pumped by your heart soaking almost every part of your torn clothes. A lot of liquid. Severe bleeding! I hurt myself today. Survive failed escape plan, whether your body likes it or not. This is surviving? We've got a punctured lung, crushed leg bones, severe bleeding, and a broken arm. Through half-closed, tear-filled eyes, you sense the orange haze rising, the ground trembling under you. It's happened again. But we got 2 points, so we can fix the broken coffee machine. That's what I'm focusing on. And if we can steal the magazine again. You hold your breath, waiting for the end until the weight of it becomes too much to bear. Miraculously, you fill your lungs with a misty yet familiar air, tinted with the stale scent of old cologne. Try to move. Though the unfathomable pain still lingers in your mind, you muster up the courage to slip a finger. Paralyzing doubts aside, it's effortless. Keep breathing. The air has never felt so refreshing before, yet you must continually remind yourself to breathe until the instinctual rhythm kicks in. It's a breathtakingly beautiful sensation. You're alive and well, for all the good that it does. It seems that the Lord goes as far as to mend your injuries. This fleeting sense of relief swiftly exits the stage, making way for the overwhelming tide of disappointment. Get new memory. Time loop heals all wounds. And we gained another inspiration, and I didn't see what that said. You open your eyes only to meet his yet again. Oh, it's that's fine. Okay.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
I'm gonna go yes, and I have a question. Let's get everything. Okay, let's ask about the fiery sky.
Oh? So what would you say that fiery sky means to you?
Maybe the end of one cycle, beginning of the next.
I'm pleased you see it that way. Nothing ever ends. Not really. Even in death, a prime example of apparent finality. A person lives on in the memories of his friends and family.
Yeah, the game is very cool. Aw, those are cute emotes.
Maybe this is why so many human cultures have based their mythology on the cyclical nature of the universe.
I mean, I don't know whether I'd like to be stuck in a time loop or not. I think I'd find it very frustrating, and I'm impatient. But if I remembered everything, I could totally, read my entire backlog, play all the games, as long as I could complete them within the time loop. and it still counts. I don't know. I think I just get bored.
Tell me, how did you feel when the sky was burning?
He doesn't know anything about the free sky. You can play this game if you want to, talk about your feelings, but will you find out anything useful? I was sad, anxious, afraid. I had fluctuating feelings.
Understandable. If you're not certain of what's happening, your mind can't quite decide how exactly to respond. Often, how we're feeling about something is far more important than what's happening. I urge you to think some more about this, and we shall discuss it next time. Any other questions?
Nope, that's all. We're gonna get up and steal his book
That's
again.
it for today.
We keep stretching.
You should go and check in at the office. Your room...
It says something about secret stash, but... Oh wait, hang on. So there's rules to follow while staying in the hotel. Just a quick glance tells you they cover a lot. You zero in on the ones that stand out, ones that catch your eye for all the wrong reason. Do not use tap water for any intent purposes. No whistling or any other kind of intense vocal noise after 8 PM. Each guest is only allowed 1 pillow per bed, no exceptions. No dancing without appropriate causes. Hey, Havor! Oh, my juice is a little too strong. And there's a stretch, which I missed. Lights out by 11:01. Free Wi-Fi for all registered guests and leave. Okay, the tap water is interesting. If only you'd read these rules earlier. Your insides are well aware of just how bad the water around here is. Too late for regrets now. I feel uneasy just thinking about the time you took a sip of that black smelly substance. The memory alone is enough to turn your stomach. Read another rule. No whistling. Okay. Something stirs inside you, an urge to rebel against the ridiculous rule that's trying to silence you. Whistle.
Mr.
I
Harrow,
can't whistle.
may I ask what exactly you're doing?
Oh, nothing, just whistling.
Right. Well, if it's not too much of an inconvenience for you, could you take your whistling outside of my office? It's a bit distracting.
He's back to his notes, but you can feel he can't wait to see you gone. 1 pillow per bed. Do they have an invasion of two-headed guests at some point necessitating the creation of this rule? Maybe some sort of costume party gone wrong, mundane theft. I bet I'll lose that 1 pillow and have to sleep with that one for all eternity. For you and everyone else who loses things, it's always all gonna reach out as soon as the time depends. Still, there's no explanation that makes this rule sound sane. It's arbitrary, authoritarian, the kind of thing that makes someone do something crazy. Okay, like deliberately losing a pillow just to see if anyone has the guts to call you out on it? Who has the patience to read and remember all these? No one sane for sure makes you wonder who wrote it in the first place and what exactly was going through their head. It was written inside by Anita Fleming, right? These rules are much even for a motel in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Right. Well, we read some of them and we whistled, so... Okay, you stared down the stain. Oh, you struggle with the fact. I hate this place, I just want to leave. Can't leave. You'll just be tossed here. I get it, but I still hate this place. Seems you'll stay here for a long time, the attitude, but maybe you're right, I give up. Sometimes it's the only thing you can do. You're stuck here, it's time for you to accept that. Intention failed, drive back home. Oh no, it failed successfully. Realizing it's not running the loop. Okay. Gorgeous red hair. Take the book with me. Because we are going to try and read it. Okay. Okay. And she's still working that thing. Okay, drive back home. Okay, hold to give up. I'm not giving up. I can totally fix a vending machine. Not hard, just give it a good shove or return change. You'll figure it out. checked your watch and saw that it happened exactly. What's it, 07? Okay. Time heals all wounds. Driver, we don't have a thingy for that. We know that the thunder happens at like 38. Okay, fine, we'll give it up. Intention failed. It seems like for the time being, Rue Valley is your new home. But we have the option to fix this. Maybe you can help. She looks at you suspiciously.
Sure. Give it a
Give
go.
it a go. Grab it and shake it, whisper, slap. The trick is to know which buttons to press. Grab the power cable, insert another coin. I'm gonna try grabbing the power cable. Okay, it's thick and dirty. Now what? Push the machine a little bit to make more space. There, now you've accessed the cable and unlock it in the wall. Unplug the cable while holding the socket. Alright, okay. I'm gonna unplug it carefully.
The old did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in method.
I mean,
Yeah.
unplug it, plug it back in. Might work. The lights on the front of the machine! Woohoo! Ta-da! Didn't work. Nothing happens.
Ah, crap.
Okay. Trick is to know which buttons to press.
It's genius.
Okay. She laughs.
I'm watching.
Press all the buttons at once. The machine starts to beep and emits loud noises between mechanical screeching. None of the noises seem particularly encouraging. Then you hear a loud mechanical thump.
That doesn't sound good.
Okay. Whisper to the machine. Oh, you reflect our energy and behavior, and I'm ready to make coffee with you. I know your purpose is granting my wishes. Please, you are a good machine. You are just confused because no one taught you to be yourself. The only answer you get is the refrigerated hum and the electricity's soft buzz. So it just wants to be left alone.
Are you talking to the machine?
I mean, guess not. It was worth trying at least.
Whatever. I was just curious.
Intention updated. Okay. Grab it and shake it. I mean, it didn't work for her. Why would it work for us? The machine rattles slightly, its mechanical arm protesting the unexpected disturbance. Still with each shake, its metallic exterior braces the play motion, following your swaying like a dance partner.
I guess it needs more than a hug.
Swirl it counterclockwise. The machine starts producing gurgling sounds as if it will be sick. Swirl it in the other direction. Gurgling from inside dies as you change the direction, but turns immediately louder and accompanied by hissing.
Oh, I think you made it angry.
Before you can answer her, the machine excretes an unknown liquid onto the empty tray.
I don't think that was coffee.
Slap the machine. It didn't work for her. She was kicking it. Information on your nerve endings of your palm reaches your brain and pain overwhelms you.
Are you okay? Did you hurt your hand?
Oh no, I think I broke something. I'm gonna be dramatic,
no.
because dramatic is fun.
Let me see.
She takes your hand.
Nah, it looks fine. But seriously, don't do that again.
Okay. Even though your ego is damaged, right, you keep your hand clutched close to yourself, you're at least be content that come 8:47 p.m. she will not remember this. Insert another coin. As you push into the slot, you can hear the clanking sound of metal hitting metal. Alright, press the coffee button angrily. Nothing happened again. Give up. You turn and shake your head. This problem is beyond your fixing abilities.
Well, thanks for trying. I'll go back to beating some sense into it.
Okay. I mean, let me try again.
Sure.
Give up. No, we're literally, machine wins again. We've tried everything. Okay, so our intention, it will work, it has to work. You have infinite time to try all the different combinations and emerge victorious. Or you could ask around how to fix it. Yes. That is an option. We can go, oh, hello. There's a motorcycle. You're very cool. Okay, I'm going to ask in the office about the coffee machine.
Settled. I need the internet. Could you?
Okay, we're blocked by awkward. So I'm gonna shuffle up the leaflets. Take the leaflet with me. We got a Coral Destiny leaflet. Leave. Okay. What does the Coral Destiny leaflet have?
Transfer me to billing. Why would... No, this isn't
Picture of a
about payment.
huge rocket and a group of people in red jumpsuits cheering with bottles of water above it. The Coral Destiny logo. Fold it into an airplane. What to do outside the small space and proper wind. Okay. I don't know why we keep going into this thing expecting to be able to do something more other than look at the boxes, not see anything, and leave. One of these days there'll be something new.
Hi, yes, my problem... Again?
Okay, I'm gonna read my book.
Rue Valley Motel, Coral Destiny Antenna.
Kill some time with the book. Till she finishes the call. After the obligatory special thanks, author, editor, and publisher, you reach the page where the story begins. And my phone is just buzzing at me, and it's like, I did that, I did that, I did that. Oh, and it's the end of the stream. Okay, well, let's at least read the book first. Her fingers trembled as she took out a cigarette from a case and lit up. Maybe the nicotine and burning chemicals will mask the stench coming from the alley, maybe. In all her 9 years in Grey City's PD, she never saw or smelled anything like this. Yep. Dead less than a day, but smells like a week's worth of decomposition. Hard to tell until we find all her body parts. Even Jerry Vedder, the grizzled and nearly retired medical examiner, wasn't left unfazed at the gruesome crime. Blackness started to engulf Lillian's vision as another dizzy spell was coming upon her. Not half as bad as she. Maybe she get comfortable. It seems like it's gonna be a long ride. Get comfy. Continue reading. As the half-decently written words carry you through the story, your internal clock nudges you back to reality as for now. As time passes, you hear her words announcing the end of the phone call.
No, she said Sunday noon. I wrote it down. I'm not... Sunday or later? That's... No. This is such a waste of time.
Oh. You still follow your eavesdropping. Okay. We could sit. I thought she was done. She hasn't moved. Sit down again. Your butt cheeks clench involuntarily as flesh and bone touch the hardwood again. So you were trapped in a never-repeating 47 minutes. There has to be an explanation. There was something about a time loop in that game at the beginning, but eh. Sure, but where to start? You're stuck in a random place and time. Nothing seems to happen, and yet too many things do happen to know them all. Small events, insignificant, forgettable stuff. Yet, still, you have to observe everything everywhere all at once and somehow discern the important stuff from the background noise and remember it. Your memory is the only tool you have at your disposal. Information is the key to solving this. And there are just too many things to remember, and my brain is full. It's only 47 minutes, so just observe and do nothing. You could do stuff, sure. It's just that... Oh, intention updated. You're in a time loop. Okay. It's just that sitting on your ass and watching things unravel is much easier. No willpower required. Okay. Phone. Check out the leaflet. Wait until something interesting happens. You missed the opportunity to see when exactly the receptionist sends a call. That would have been useful information, but you can always come back earlier next time. Let's see what happens next. Soon after, you hear footsteps coming from outside. Ooh, the stocky man. Stocky man in his 50s is talking with the receptionist. It only takes a glance to recognize him. That's the same guy you saw entering the reception area. Alright. Wait and see what else happens. You're sure you missed some important information? Invest before this moment, but you can always do that another time. I mean, the same guy you saw entering the reception area. Did we? I don't remember that. Now let's see when the man leaves the reception. The conversation seems to be coming to an end. He leaves the reception area unsatisfied. Through the window you see him getting on his bicycle and riding up north. Stand up. Stupid phone is ringing. Put it on silent and ignore it. You silence your phone. We know who it is. Can I have my keys now, please?
Mr. Harrow?
Hey, do you know how to fix a vending machine? It's stuck. What again? I really have to push tab to get to the Vendomatic 3000. Rust more malfunctioning components than working ones. It's a trick to get out of the unjam. Okay, where did you put a sign on the damn thing? Listen up. Okay. You have to press the return change button, but really press it all the way until you hit the plastic crack. Then simultaneously press the coffee button and the more sugar button 3 times. Okay. Sounds like a tough but lethal combo in an arcade fighting game. But easier than the crazy maneuvers you pull through. Thanks. I'll raise a cup of coffee to your health. Okay. And then, help, I'm trapped in a time loop.
Oh! Well, that's an interesting thing to hear.
I mean, sorry, dude. Alright, you managed to transform your extreme enthusiasm to pure awkwardness.
Anyway, let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one on the 2nd floor. Everything is ready for you. And
Here we go again.
Your key card.
The enthusiasm out the picture, the prolonged explanation of key cards and electronic locks is also gone. She just holds a piece of program on plastic in her hand waiting to take it. Since you managed to make this very awkward, though, considering your usual awkwardness. That's nothing
Don't you worry
new.
about anything. Dr. Fink is the best.
Okay. She thinks you're crazy. I'm tired of being trapped in a fucking time loop. Yeah, deep breath, about to scream your lungs out. But wait. What? Just think about it. A stranger that just arrived at this motel. You're in therapy that already makes you look half crazy. And now you're about to yell at this poor girl about time loops and temporal anomaly. She obviously doesn't get it. You're going to end up looking like a psychopath. Pretty much. How about you turn it down a bit?
Mr. Harrow?
Okay, she waves the key card.
Thank you
Never
for
mind,
your
take the key.
trust, sir.
Don't I need to sign a document?
Oh, you can do it some other time. Don't you worry about anything.
Great. She really thinks I'm crazy. Alright. Brain thing. You're in a time loop. Gathering information. Fix the vending machine. Return change, coffee, sugar 3. Stockland. You saw him at the reception area talking with Robin. I kind of like this mind map thing. Okay. Alright. Press the return change. There we go. Machine stirs to life with low resonant hum, its internal mechanisms clicking into place awakened by your input. The display reads insert coin and press the coffee button. The coin climbs into the slot, a deep grind echoes from within as the coffee button glows, and the inviting aroma of fresh brew begins to permeate the air. Ew. I hate smell of coffee. The smallest plastic cup ever that's ready in the tray, the machine is fixed, but it won't last, will it? Like wiping raindrops from windshield on a rainy day, the effort you share is replaced by a fresh dead 47 minutes still blurring what's in front of you. The machine will still be broken come 87. Sure, but now that I know how to fix it, I can do it again. Yes, information is the key. You're starting to get the hang of this. Alright. Take the cup from the tray. I might as well take the liquid. Smallest plastic cup. Take a sip of coffee. You bring the cup close to your lips, and before you even taste it, the bitter smoky aroma guarantees its debatable quality. It's bad. But it's better than the water? Hey, we got perked up! That's a new thing. And now we are more sensitive. Wonderful. It's bad. Oh, and less impulsive. But wait. Another taste that emerges with the sip. The machine was stuck, rendered inoperable for even the simple task of brewing coffee. By your actions alone, it's been brought back to life. That taste you notice is the taste of victory. A small one, yes, but a victory nonetheless. Okay, so... Fix vending machine. Perked up. You're not exactly wired, but the caffeine has cleared the fog a bit. Focus now, jitters later. +1 calculated. +1 sensitive. Now we are guilt-ridden. Wonderful. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. I want that. Okay. Combo for hold to wrap up. Intention completed. You learned and tested the combo to get the vending machine unstuck. Now you can have a coffee whenever you want, and the best thing is, because of the time limit, you won't have to face the dreaded caffeine crash. Cool. Okay. So now... Oh, I wonder if we can look at this thing properly. You look at the poster. You start to realize what you thought was a ballet performance is completely different, particularly with the audience. The audience is a cluster of inanimate boulders, their shapes distorted to remember people sitting and making gestures. Check out the stage. Stage is but a desert landscape with orange sand, dunes, and a rocky mountain range in the background. You mistook for the curtains, and the chandelier that you saw is just an embellishment on the poster's border. Inspect the ballerina. Ballerina is a group of people huddled together with their hands raised, their movements blurred by the damage to the poster. Examine the orchestra. Musicians are in fact a group of disfigured trees and cacti, their branches angled in ways resembling different instruments. You shake your head in disbelief, feeling a mixture of confusion and embarrassment, the realization you've been looking at a distorted and damaged illustration of a desert landscape all this time instead of a fancy ballet performance makes you feel like a fool. But as the embarrassment settles, a more profound feeling emerges. You were so sure that this is what you're seeing was the truth, and yet it's not. Ooh, we got some inspiration! Could it be that any of your strongest beliefs may be turned upside down just like this? Can you ever be sure about anything? Oh, well, we got an inspiration, so that's good. I'm enjoying this. I'm curious to see how it goes. I feel like this is quite time-consuming. We got 5 achievements so far. Oops. I wanted to see what the answer was. So we've got Rue Valley was playing hard to get, but you got everywhere. So that'll be like visiting all the places, I suppose. Amass the machine completely. Probably not the coffee machine. Tie Dr. Finch's shoelaces together? Delete all media. Read the full saga of a femme fatale with a sharp tongue and a sharper exit strategy. Let's probably do that. Congratulations, time never had a chance. You stylishly obliterated every pointless distraction. Okay. Leave no stone unturned and no side gig untouched. Spends at least 100 loops in Rue Valley. Wow. It's definitely time consuming. Sure. Can we unpack our suitcases? Put the suitcase away. Ah. Could go to bed. The bed reeks of dust. Fall onto the bed. Look like painful. You fall onto bed with all your weight, it cracks and squirms in a cloud of dust and skin particles. Ew, yuck. Let's get up. I want to read the book. So, I just wanted to see if we could get onto the thing. Okay, right. So, book. Kill some time with the book. Until the loop ends. Struggle for a while to find the part where you stopped reading last time. If there's any deformities in the paper that indicate where to start from. It's all part of the experience. Be a detective. I don't know how we couldn't read the book sitting in the chair or lying on the bed. This is just very silly. There was the thing and Sky. By word you reach the end of a chapter, eagerly awaiting the next one. But enough for now. Boom. Whoosh. You're getting used to this. The fire in the sky, loud noises, your typical Sunday. Close your eyes. Okay, we're going to leave it there. We've done a few loops. Not 100, certainly, but yeah. Check out. I tried to leave this damn hotel, and all that terrifying nonsense, everything kept falling apart. Dream recalled. Hold to wake up. Okay, we need to try and exit the game. But yeah, this was fun. We did piece together, and this is Rue Valley.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Right, okay, we can actually go. Right, save game. Why is it not an option to save game? Okay. Load game, auto save. 18. Oh, it auto saves. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Rue Valley. Thank you very much to ID at Xbox for this one. I have really enjoyed this. I will play more off stream of both the games today. Even start a new loop. Play things differently. I don't know. Anyway, maybe later. Either which way, I'll be back tomorrow with more Persona. We are getting closer to the end. Each time we do a stream, we get closer to the end. Whether that will happen in the next however many streams we have before I move is unknown. We will have sporadic streams in September, maybe half of them. So yeah, but anyway, it's been fun. I'm gonna get some food. Thank you for being here, and I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.